All right, today we're going to be talking about case study number 6, Keurig Green Mountain Embraces Data Governance by John Gilbert. Start us off with an introduction. The case study opens by discussing Keurig's rapid expansion of their products. 25% of all coffee consumed today is Keurig Green Mountain. Their rapid growth can be attributed to the incorporation of better data management approaches. They've been relying on hero culture for data governance. The departments receiving the data would correct any inaccuracies, and this proved to be counterproductive as it was not repeatable, and corrections would have to be made with each new set of data. Ultimately, this extra hassle added to the time and cost of business. Um, they then employed SAP ERP, which allowed them to closely examine their data management. Keurig Green Mountain enlisted Datum LLC to help it establish a strong data governance framework. They also used Information Steward to implement data quality reports. This lowered the need for hero culture, repeated errors, and repeated fixes to data downstream. Current IT events going on in the Keurig world. They got the K Duo Plus single serve and Carafe coffee maker. They also have the K Mini limited edition Brew U collection single serve coffee maker. And recently they added two new coffee products. They added Laughing Man Coffee Company's Hughes Blend Coffee, and they added the 1850 brand Coffee Black Gold Coffee. All right, first question. Discuss the role of data governance at Keurig Green Mountain. Data governance at Keurig was largely hero culture, which led to a waste of time and money for Keurig to conduct business. They made the shift to Datum LLC after they used the SAP ERP software to analyze their data management systems that were previously in place. Datum's information value management software translated business objectives into functional designs that improve quality and processing speed. And by incorporating the best practices, information value management provided a framework of data standards, governance rules, business metrics, and business processes that is useful for analytics, business intelligence, data governance, process improvement, performance management, ERP implementation, and managing big data. Second question was, what management, organization, and technology issues had to be addressed in order to establish enterprise-wide data governance? Management, they seeked out SAP ERP software that would analyze the effectiveness of their data governance because before they didn't really have that. And then they did for organization, they found the MDM or the Master Data Management, which was the organizational effort to create one single master reference source for all critical business data. This led to fewer errors and less redundancies in business processes. And then technologically, they used IVM or Information Value Management, which is a subpart of Datum LLC. IVM and Information Steward help crack down on errors and discover successful data governances. Third question was, what were the business benefits of data governance for Keurig Green Mountain? They had several benefits. So first, they cracked down on the redundancies that were occurring. They eliminated the wasted time and cost of conducting their business. They created a centralized data governance system. So one department would be able to view all the information. Information Steward helps ensure company-wide reports consistency. And it also, the data governance helps improve order efficiency and helps conduct smoother business transactions. Fourth question, how did data governance improve operations and management decision making? It helps management by not having to communicate with other departments, thanks to the centralized approach to data governance. They have all their data in the same place, which will allow for direct analysis of their weak spots so they can see where they would have difficulties with orders or difficulties with certain coffee makers. They can kind of see which products are selling better so they can push them. Very big deal there. They also will spend less time and money because they no longer rely on hero culture. And this is a big step for them because before they would just have to deal with so many redundancies in their data and have to correct it, and they'd have to continue correcting it with each new time they did the data evaluation. Questions at the end I had two questions. My first question was, what other companies are competing with Keurig, because I was curious. Originally, I just thought, what other companies making these little coffee pouches that are being sold? But it turns out their competitors are Peet's Coffee, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and Dunkin' Brands, and Bon Cafe. And I thought that was kind of shocking because I was thinking more along the lines of those little tiny cups, but they make these tiny cups and they sell large scale coffee, so they have a double whammy on Keurig. And then my second question was, what data governance does Starbucks utilize? And this was really interesting. So I dug around. I found this website about called Dataversity, and it had this article about the Starbucks CEO and how they use their data. And it said Starbucks has tons of data that is flat out just doesn't utilize at all. It doesn't analyze this data at all. And largely, this is due to their CEO, who prefers to only talk data with colleagues. And even then, the discussion about data governance rarely comes up. So very interesting that Starbucks doesn't actually have a set in stone data governance system. Conclusion. So data governance helped Keurig examine their data in a more centralized manner. It erased problems they faced when relying on the hero culture. Data governance made way for more consistent data reports. And finally, Information Steward helped discover data characteristics and relationships, creating and running data validation rules, identifying bad data and improving data quality, cataloging data, defining business terms for data, and organizing the terms into categories and data cleansing tools. And that's going to do it.